Hello cousins, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Big Mama Cooks and I have an Instagram page where I post recipes all the time at Big Mama Cooks _. Today we continue with our Semana Santa recipes and we're going with none other than Bacalao Guisado. Let's get right to it. I am going to be working with 2 packets of Bacalao, and this in English is salted Pollock Filets. That's what the packaging says in the front, so no one gets confused. All of the ingredients will be listed in the bottom bar, but I'm going to be working with some minced garlic, some red bell pepper, green bell pepper, some diced red onion, also some powdered oregano, optional black pepper, tomato paste, cilantro, some orange seasoning packet, not seen here. I have an optional chicken bouillon cube and vinegar, also some water. So for the salted bacalao, this is how I unsalt it. I add it to a large bowl with water, and every 10 minutes I change out the water. So 30 minutes worth of letting it sit in water and changing out the water. Then I add it to a pot and bring it to a boil for 20 minutes to remove some extra salt. Once I have that going in the pot, I'm going to chop up 2 small potatoes and I'm going to bring those potatoes to a boil. Once those potatoes have boiled and they're nice and soft, between 10 and 13 minutes, I'm going to set those potatoes aside and I'm going to add them later on. Potatoes are optional, they're not necessary. Once my bacalao has been brought to a boil, do you see how small they become? This is why I use 2 packets. I let them cool my bacalao and then I shred it by hand. This is all optional to how small you like your bacalao. I like a few chunks, so I leave a few chunks. It's all preference. Next, in the same pot where I boiled the bacalao, I'm going to rinse out the pot and I'm going to bring 1 tablespoon of oil to medium-high heat and I'm going to add in my 5 cloves of minced garlic and I'm going to stir it around. Then I'm going to add in my veggies. I have 1 chopped red onion, some red bell pepper, and some green bell pepper, and I'm going to mix this around and add in 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. I'm going to add this in and mix this all really well together, and then I'm going to add in 2 cups of water to this. Then I'm going to mix that around really well because we need to break down the tomato paste and make it a thicker sauce, and we're going to start seasoning our sauce. To this, I'm going to add my 1 orange seasoning packet, and I would like to note that I like to use the Accent brand seasoning packets because they give great color and great flavor. It is never salty and they always give the perfect hint of color. Then I'm going to add in 1 tablespoon of ground powdered oregano. Optional, I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of black pepper. The black pepper is optional. Not pictured, I added in 1 tablespoon of vinegar. The vinegar is very important. And then I added in the bacalao and the potatoes, and gently I folded everything in together and mixed it really well together so that the bacalao and the potato take on that wonderfully orangey reddish color that we know bacalao guisado to have. This is going on medium heat, and at this point I tasted my bacalao and I realized I was slightly undersalted. This happens when you wash out too much salt. So I added in 1 chicken bouillon cube. I crumbled it up before adding it in, and then I mixed everything really well together and I let it sit in the pot for 10 minutes so that the flavors can combine. Then I went ahead and I added my small bunch of cilantro to the pot and I covered the pot for an additional 10 minutes going on medium heat. At the end of those 10 minutes, when I come back, I moved everything around and my bacalao is delicious and ready to go. If you have ever been afraid of making bacalao because you were afraid it wasn't going to turn out right, this recipe is surefire. This is one of those show off to your mom and tell her, "Ha! Look, mom, I could cook just like you." I hope you enjoyed this video, cousin. Drop a comment below if you like this video and don't forget to hit like. Thank you for watching, cousins. See you again next time.